this game, you have to go into your app store, regardless if it is iPhone or Android. I should say iOS or Android, actually. Then once you download the app, please connect mobile device, same network as your PlayStation 4 system. So the PS4 for games like this has a mobile hotspot, or you can connect it through your regular Wi-Fi. Either way it'll work. Alright, so once you get the app installed, you open the app, then it'll load, it'll do the introductory stuff about Sony Computer Entertainment stuff. Then on the app, you'll have the name of the game, and then it'll have a play button underneath it. It'll say join game, like that. Then it'll ask for you to enter your name. So I am entering TJ. And then it says PS4 954, which is the name of my system. 06 players, you hit connect. Then it'll say look at TV. Now this is the cool part. Through the app on your mobile device, you control the arrows, and you get to pick what color you want to use when you first sign in. But since I already signed in, I chose red. There's like 6 or 8 different colors you could choose from. Then you slide it into the box. So unfortunately, me and my friends already started it, but I'm gonna go to new game because I'm broadcasting this. And then I can't do competitive because no one else is connected. So I'm gonna do story, and I'm playing by myself. Yes.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime and play the story you want to see.
Okay. Pretty legit there. So then once everyone is ready, depending on how many people you have. Oh, okay. So I'm ready. Like I said, I'm just doing this for broadcast purposes. So I'm gonna start it. Ripple effect. Now, the spreading consequences of it is, yeah, whatever. Every choice you make changes the future. Some affect relationships between characters. Ooh. Others make waves that change everything. Choose wisely. Wah, wah, wah. What the fuck? Someone's trying to commit suicide. That's messed up. No! Dude! Someone done him fucked up, son. Six weeks later. Ooh, biography. So yeah, on the app you have like a thing that looks like a book. It has plots, biographies, ripple events, and the tutorial or rules.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice and easy. Text will come. Let's play.
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
You cannot have ties, you must have a majority vote to progress. So I'll say let's scope it out.
Doesn't feel right. Let's scope it out.
Split up.
This game's only like $20 and change.
Windows in behind.
But I'm surprised they're selling it so cheap because of the graphics. Like, these are high quality graphics for a game like this. This is crazy. It's like almost watching a movie.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Okay. Find partner or investigate. Let's find my partner. That's party music going on right there. What the fuck? A mousetrap on the floor?
Hands up now!
Move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Okay, so this time around I'm not gonna fire at him because there's a trophy for it.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
So I'm not gonna shoot him for the trophy.
I will shoot.
Don't shoot!
Hey! Don't test my aim, fucker!
I am not gonna hurt her.
Please help me, please get me out of
Hands up, take it easy. Let's take it easy.
here. Hey, easy. Easy now. Let's just take this nice and slow.
I'm gonna threaten him.
Freeze!
Drop the gun.
Don't move.
Now I'm gonna shoot him. He keeps looking at that gun.
The hunt for the trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Get out there safely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called trapper killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. These innocent people were targeted for no other reason than to play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. I ask that the court consider Jonathan Finn's voluntary confession of his crimes. He has spared the victims' families a prolonged trial, and in doing so, has demonstrated a glimmer of remorse. Therefore, it is my recommendation that Jonathan Finn be spared the death penalty, and instead, sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Thank you.
Oh, snap.
Jonathan Finn,
You have committed crimes of such a depraved nature that this court has no alternative but to sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
Alrighty then. Oh yeah, another cool thing is from the app, you can pause it. There's a pause button and play.
Logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
I am Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man, I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirty in the proper conduct. Who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
Damn, she's not a good cop. What the fuck? I still can't get over these graphics. They're only giving this game away for like $20, and these graphics are awesome. And it said online that the story was only 2 hours long, so.
Morning, everyone. Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, I pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Hey, Becky. Ignore him.
Calvary?
Everyone knows he only reported you because you're the biggest target.
Glad to know my accomplishments have earned me something.
You doing okay?
Ooh, bitter, anxious. I'm gonna say anxious.
No, not really. I feel like it's some big cosmic joke that Dick has my future in his sweaty little hands.
I know it feels like that, but they got nothing. So just lay low, keep a wide berth of cavalry. They'll blow over.
Yeah, thanks. Just gotta keep telling myself that.
Detective Marnie, report in my office. Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop.
Sorry, push pause because I want to post something on Facebook real quick. I do apologize. I just want to let my friends know that I'm live streaming the game. Facebook. Okay, let's go to my profile. There's a post. Hopefully people join and start commenting about this game, because from what I played with my friends yesterday, it was actually really fun.
I have no doubt part, you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I don't want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you send someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
Finn's execution can't come soon enough.
A whole lot of folks agree. I know I do.
I'm gonna guess none of those folks are looking forward to a good night's sleep as much as I am. The fact that he's still breathing keeps me up at night.
It sucks that you have to
Heading to see your client now.
download a bunch of different apps. They should just have one big PlayLink app with all the games that are supported.
Thank you for talking to him.
But so far, they're separate apps.
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
Be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
I know how to get what I need. I'll call you after.
If you want me to make different choices, I can play through the game again. Just post what you want me to choose next time.
I did not kill anybody.
And then feel free to tune in.
I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them.
And if you hear a breeze in the background, it's because I got my fan on. It's kind of warm in my room.
To forgive.
You can't forgive your abusers once you've put them in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Finn, calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean? What truth?
I'm gonna die a liar. Dirty sinning liar.
Truth about what?
The confession, the murders, everything!
Oh, so now you didn't kill them? The chaplain, the orderly? Then who did? Adam Jones?
Adam was my friend at the orphanage. Things we've been through together. Who could blame him for killing them?
Is Adam Jones a fictional character, though? What decision? Let's do curious.
I'm listening, but you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we've seen some shit together. Makes you close. Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. Then, a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. He keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him. Then a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, because I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a hen house. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Oh, that's what he called it.
Ooh, playroom.
I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
So I'm assuming with the playroom, he was molesting children.
So where is he?
Adam? Now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, it's better if I draw you a map.
Relax, sure. Gonna draw me a treasure map.
You gonna draw me a treasure map?
All I can do is point you in the right direction, but,
Nope. You got words. Use them.
I kinda need to show you myself, you know?
So you're telling the truth, no dice.
So let's say Okay, you're telling the truth. You don't know where he is now. Sounds to me like he's left you high and dry.
I know what Adam's like. The kind of places he hangs around. We could go together, check it out.
You gotta give me more than that, or you ain't going nowhere.
I can't take it! I'm not supposed to be here! It's not supposed to go like this!
Finn! Stop it!
This is insane.
Adam told me this wouldn't happen.
He told me I'd be out by now. He promised!
Well, Adam's a fucking liar, so deal with it.
If this is all true, I will make sure you don't die a liar, okay? I will look into Adam Jones. If he's out there, I'll find him.
So I don't talk a lot, I just don't like talking during storyline. So in that way you guys can see and hear what it's all about. But between talking like this, I'll say stuff, so.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones.
It would be cool if they had like LA set up this way.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
I never wanted the death sentence, but I just don't think this is enough to stop it from happening.
Finn is not a good man, but he is not the Trapper. And if he dies, the Trapper is still out there.
You're on your own, let's take it to the judge. Let's take it to the judge.
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet. Thank you so much for seeing me so.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth. Are you buying his story?
I have doubts, it adds up.
I have doubts, but we do have a record of an Adam Jones at the orphanage. Same time as Finn.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
Ooh.
There's no way to know unless we try, sir.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. If you were in my position, what would you do?
He could help us, not my place to choose.
I think that he can help us. If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you. Hey, Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
He actually went for it?
Surprised the heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head up.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
Who's Lana? Oh. 43 hours until Finn's execution. Wah, wah, wah.
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's sake. Had to be one hell of a tale for you to go and spin the judge's head around.
A man's about to die.
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
There's something there, just covering every possibility.
I'm just covering every possibility. And Judge wants this thing airtight. Double airtight. He's granting a temporary release into police custody to help find Adam Jones. Finn tells me Ruminski had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn.
I do recall only,
Man, she's a
submitting
hard
partial
ass.
analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marnie, if you don't mind.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her.
Here we go, back in time.
A 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park, Outlet Highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the Trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
5 years ago, 3 weeks prior to Finn's arrest. This doesn't look creepy at all. Right, so enter trailer or search area. Last time I searched the area, so I'm gonna enter the trailer and see what happens.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Why isn't it working? Oh, there it goes. Footprints. Bag. I didn't. Oh, I found everything. Okay, cool. What the fuck? That doesn't sound good.
Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God, please help me, please. What's happening?
I'm gonna help her.
Oh God! Oh my God, get me out of there!
Okay, shh, calm down, please.
Hurry!
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Got out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
How did Finn get away?
I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered them as the Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
Okay, let's ease up on the pissing contest, all right? Let's at least try to pretend to work together.
Yeah.
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Anything else we can help you with?
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Well, not from his dad.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
What a dick.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
Friendly? Yeah, let's do friendly.
Hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. I'm not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
You know, I think I'll take a pass. We'll let you know if anything comes up.
Fair enough. Have a good one.
Oh, got turned down. Wah, wah, wah.
Huh. A rat trap. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh. Local undertaker, drunk, no apparent connection to Las Palmas orphanage. After the murder, the Trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door and the first responding officer was killed. Second target, Frederick LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas, drug charges, assaults, but no convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch and sayonara. Third target, Father Rominsky. The Trapper had sewn explosives inside his body wired to blow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... it was Sergeant Teller. A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marnie. Were the initial victims just a smokescreen? And the real targets, the 3rd Precinct police? Why would he target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Becky Marnie.
Calling Becky Marnie.
Marnie, this is Felicity Gray.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so sorry for calling you so late, but I've just been going over the case files and... Do you mind if I run a theory by you?
Sure. Hit me. Well, I noticed that all of the first responders work from the 3rd Precinct, including yourself. Do you think it's possible that the real targets in each of the Trapper killings were actually the first responding officers?
I suppose it's possible.
You don't sound too sure.
Well, what do you want me to say? We were all dirty?
I'm not accusing you, I'm just... Well, if you could tell me anything else, that might help.
There's nothing to tell.
Okay.
Sorry to bother you.
Have a good night, Miss Graves.
Another note, Trapper was Detective Calvary's case, yet Marnie arrested Finn. Something about the tension today between Calvary and Marnie feels like it runs deeper than they were letting on. Something seems fishy.
Ooh. Last time Marnie actually went to her apartment with her. So it must be the decisions that chose that did not allow that to happen.
This is 125 to 1016. Making entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
This is the police. Anyone here?
Hello? Anyone there? Because that's not creepy.
Oh, dear God.
What the fuck?
Can you hear me?
Oh shit, son! So you don't fuck with the crime. Should have waited for backup.
Hey, what's going on?
We got a problem.
What?
There's a cop.
What? What happened?
Still trying to put that together. Call came in, there was a body. Responder showed up, body was rigged. Trap was done.
There's no way. Who is it?
Police? Who? How?
It's Calvary.
What? No, that doesn't That's ridiculous.
It's still sort of the best. Becky.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what you can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought a prostitute. Brought her back here where, you know.
Track her down?
I got a partial description. 20s, brunette.
Great.
Calvary put a whole clip in that wall and hit one thing. Only bloody as is. And also Montesinos.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. Traps.
Fuck.
Bullet holes. There we go, got everything. Awesome.
It's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss? Oh God. It's really him.
The rat traps always come up. Ooh, what's that?
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Becky, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you this. Where were you last night?
I was home.
Hello?
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful how you handle this.
Why?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom.
You have to be careful.
This isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
Oh shit! Cops are just dying left and right.
Oh my God.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Continue. Becky arrested Finn and saved his hostage. Becky and her partner were promoted into homicide under Sergeant Riggs. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Vanstone. She met him at the court that same day. Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody. Felicity invited Becky to her home to review the case files. Becky refused Felicity's offer. Felicity reviewed the files on her own. Becky disturbed the hidden camera at the crime scene. Becky didn't provide a good alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. Continue. Yes.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
Excuse me, Sergeant. What's the latest on the witness? Call girl?
We got an APB out, and one for this Adam Jones, too. I'll keep you a bit. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the Trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Aw, come on. You believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm gonna follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is. Detective Marnie, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old Trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
So this part of the game, part 2, I never played before, so this is all brand new to me.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks, no matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything.
They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon.
Wah, wah, wah.
Do we have a problem? No, Tom, you come on.
Will you move, please?
I want to know why you don't trust me.
Becky, look. Your little beef with first.
Well, I thought at least my own partner was supposed to be on my side.
Look, you just want to make sure these questions have answers, okay?
I know how it looks. If Calvary had proven I lost evidence, I'd be fucked. So yeah, motive. How come no one ever called him on his shit?
You would have called up to him eventually.
I guess.
You have no idea. He'd film his girlfriends without telling them. One of his exes busted him for posting a sex tape on a porn site. Took 6 months' pay to shut her up.
Gross.
But yeah, they're still gonna ask questions, and the more distance you have, the better. How do you think Sarge put you on the file work?
Why are you pushing me, Tom?
What?
I don't get it. Are you trying to rile me up? You want to go a few rounds?
The hell?
Because I will.
Oh, I'm sorry, is that a threat?
Wah, wah, wah. Partner shut down the hole.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the Trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
Let's investigate
If
the
these killings are
orphanage.
connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
Hells yeah. She has a key to the place? Or is she picking the lock? Where to go? Where to go? I would have started downstairs, but you can't control what the characters do in here. You only make their decisions. That's not creepy. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Hello? Hello?
Uh-oh. Might not find the last one. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Gave it to me. Awesome. Don't do it! Don't do it! She's gonna do it. Was that the playroom?
Oh, hello, ladies. Looks like Father Rominsky was a regular customer.
Whoa.
I don't think that was the playroom. I think that was just a hidden room.
Hey! Hey, who's there?
Uh-oh. Here we go. Who is this fucker?
Freeze! Don't move! Stop! Damn it! No.
He's gone.
Marnie, headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
I found Rominsky's playroom.
Anything there?
No, not much, but he and Calvary had one thing in common. Hookers.
Interesting.
Someone was creeping around Las Palmas.
It could have been nothing. I mean, the place is like squatter heaven.
They bolted the second I made them.
I'll see you at the house.
Ooh.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
How's that?
So kind of you.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
Interesting.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5. Start the tour, boss.
Right this way.
Wait, if they were in the orphanage together, how would he know about where he grew
This
up?
room right in here. This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
Got the tent. Papers. Oh, there's the box.
So you're saying that this is his, not some squatters?
Squatters wouldn't dare.
What is all this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
He's a pretty good one, too.
Traps, of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marnie, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
That's so true.
No good outcomes in a case like that. Surprised she couldn't see her kid, though. That's harsh.
That's Judge Vanstone.
You're kidding.
Think I'd kid about the man who sentenced me to die? It's only my job
Christ.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Minsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops, you knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed, parents failed, system failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah, so I hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. Now I know only God has that gift. Thanks for hearing me out. After all this time, it's nice to tell my side of it.
Sure. Call anytime.
There is something else.
Yeah?
The hostage. Picked me up. Daniela Cardenas. Well, Daniela and her sister Izzy were with us at Las Palmas. We went through the same shit. Izzy never got over it. OD'd a couple of years later. Adam knew that Daniela would do anything to see Rominsky pay.
Son of a bitch. God. The hostage was in on it.
This is Officer 609. We're gonna need an APB on a new suspect. Daniela.
I didn't disconnect. My battery's low. So, give me a second,
I
guys.
repeat, we need an immediate APB.
I'm gonna push pause so I can plug in my phone so it doesn't die while playing this. Alright, we're good to go.
Cardenas was not a hostage in the Trapper case. She was a co-conspirator.
I'm gonna call Sam and Hillary. If Daniela's sister passed through the morgue, he might be able to dig up the case. You gonna be alright?
Go.
Hey.
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around.
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
He's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Van Stone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
What if I wore a wire? You could keep tabs on me.
No.
But it could work.
No. You're on death row. Did you forget that?
For crimes I didn't commit. Did you forget that? Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
You can make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
You gotta get your head examined.
It's the only chance you got. And it's my only chance to do one good thing before it's all over. Look at me. Could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732, receiving a request. Please stand by for confirmation.
How would you even find him?
I got strings I can pull. I can find him. You just gotta let me.
Should I try it or shouldn't I? It's too risky. But if it does succeed...
Do it.
Becky? Hey! Time to wrap it up. Becky? Oh, shit. We need help up here! Now!
The notorious serial killer known as the Trapper has escaped from prison just days before he was to face the final curtain for his crimes. Jonathan Finn was responsible for the deaths of numerous first responders during a reign of fear 5 years ago. Officials warn that Finn is dangerous and any sighting should be immediately reported to the authorities.
Oh,
I want to know
snap.
what happened. I want to know now.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been in there alone with him. He overpowered me. I blew it.
Well, this is a goddamn mess, but we are gonna stay focused, and we are gonna get this son of a bitch back in custody. Tom, what's the status?
These marshals are initiating a manhunt as we speak.
Okay, get out there and help. Anything they need. Becky, until we catch a break, I'm gonna need you working the case files.
Okay, I'll get back to it.
So, what the hell's going on with your partner?
Something's just not right here. I can't put my finger on it, but...
Keep an eye on her.
Yeah, I will.
Since no one's watching, I'm gonna turn off share play, or not share play, broadcast. So